block melted.
Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Thought it was my fucking bike or scooter or whatever the fuck this thing is. That was a postie. I would really like a vehicle like that.
Seen the stuff that they do in, I think it was Vancouver. They've got really well developed bicycle lanes and I mean even barriers to stop vehicles swerving onto them. Unfortunately, we don't have the infrastructure for bicycles over here. They don't do a whole much to encourage people to use bicycles or electric scooters or electric bicycles. They're good fun. But I mean, just to get this is a cycle path that I'm on right now. Firstly, there's nobody on this cycle path, either in front of me or behind me. The main thing you'll see here are people walking on it. And then this big white spot here, there's a tree root that's grown underneath it and made a giant jump. And nobody's bothered to actually do anything about it, except put some white paint on it. And unfortunately, that's the best case you get in a lot of the cycle paths around Canberra, like for example in Woden. A lot of them don't have any white paint, and you will shake, rattle and roll all the fucking way along. And this guy's using his phone. And everybody whinges about the fact that we didn't get zombies when COVID-19 hit. But you're forgetting the fact that ever since smartphones were introduced, more than half the fucking population are acting like fucking zombies. This intersection sucks ass. Listen to the bumps when I go up and down this piece of concrete shit. Some of them are smooth. That's cool. This one's fun. I can do a little wheelie on the end of it. By accident, I don't know how to do wheelies, and I have enough injuries already, so I wouldn't deliberately do such a thing. Up here at the next intersection, we're going to have to do a weird maneuver. I think it's called a hook turn. Because we're going to take a ride in this traffic, I hope we get killed. I need to do a right turn. And it's almost going to be a while before I get to do that. Oh, there's somebody on a bicycle. Holy shit. I'll get to the end of the crossing, turn left into the wrong direction, then turn the scooter around so I'm facing the right way. Apparently that's illegal. It really doesn't feel legal. This stretch of road kind of sucks because there's frequently bits of glass. Like nobody cleans these cycle lanes at all. Well, not that I know of. And if they do a shit job. But this particular part here, I have to go into zebra crossing, otherwise it's unsafe, in my opinion, to drive straight ahead with. It's just too narrow. If I drive straight ahead there, it puts me in a position where I'm relying on other drivers being alert and competent, because I'm just standing there like a sitting duck with about 0 millimeters of fucking wiggle room. Nice and slow, nice and fast. I got stung by a wasp here once. It went up my shirt and stung me right in the belly. And then I whacked the shit out of it and died. But it hurt for a few days after. And here I'm making a left turn, which is going to be fun and interesting. I've got to go all the way up this road on the left. This is, I think this is Belconnen Road. Whorehouse on the left there, right next to Bunnings Whorehouse. Lowest prices guaranteed. Today I'm testing my new rear vision system, the carpool ride, whatever the fuck it is. There's all kinds of other shit, navigation, it's got 2 dash cams, that kind of shit. There's other things that I don't even know how to do yet. It's quite good. The picture quality is good. I'm driving in the sun right now, and I can clearly see the picture, or more or less clearly. There are some reflections on there, but the previous reversing cameras I've used, the ones I purchased in Finland, possibly 4 or 5 years ago, they, for the most part, were completely unusable in the daylight. I had to build a roof for the electric bicycle that I was using so that I could install the monitor for it, and then I could see it. That worked quite well at that time, but this one was quite impressive. So this will be a rather long drive between here and Blackmountain. Probably not that long. I just have to go up to the Australian National University past the CSIRO, which, if you don't know what that means, it's something like the Commonwealth Science and Investigation Research Organization. I actually don't fucking know. They don't pay me money, so I don't care what the fuck they're called. It's probably something more like investigative research. Wow, I'm getting a bit chatty. Talking so much shit. This is quite a nice bridge. This was installed back in like 92, 93. Previously, you couldn't walk across it. I used to go to school there on the range. We used to play in the tree area near the right-hand side of the bridge at lunchtime. Our favourite game was Monkey Magic, based on the original series that came out, not those. There's no new ones with King Monkey and all that. We always got in shit for it because we were always spinning sticks around and trying to hit each other. What's a 5-year-old gonna do? Did you hear that big boom? The sides of the roads in Canberra are usually quite poorly maintained. Have all kind of inconsistencies in non-flat areas like this, sliding left and right because of that sort of double layer of asphalt that they've done, and then gone and turned this into a bicycle lane, and then there's another bicycle lane on the left. I could use that, but I don't know. I just like using the road because I know it really fucking pisses some people off, which really fucking entertains me. I added some cable ties to the basket on the front of the scooter today, in the hope of stabilizing it a bit and reducing the wobbling noise that you've been hearing in previous videos. It's on the assumption that this is all watched down here. And we're off on number 2. That way, there's good on yourself, guys. But scooters are illegal. Plus, you can use them as on private property. Take them on the street. You get charged with all kinds of shit. Driving an unregistered vehicle, blah blah blah, like a whole bunch of crap. And it'll cost you about $1,000. And they'll probably, well, they won't take the scooter off you from the examples that I've seen to the television. Just like the scooter, but you'll just be able to ride it around in the backyard. Which is unfortunate because the range on this scooter, I can easily go into this after I was on back. And this little town next door where I could get a job called Queanbeyan. I could easily drive there with this and back, but it would be completely fucking illegal. Well, I had a job there previously and I was using a very small scooter to get out there, and I, on multiple occasions, saw the police and they saw me. I rode straight past them. They completely ignored me. I was told that Canberra police don't care as long as you've got a helmet, then it's okay, but if you're not acting like a complete dickhead, the police for the most part won't really do anything to you. Although I'm pretty sure if I put a 5 gigawatt motor on this, they're probably going to have an issue with it. Especially if it's not good. I was a bit worried that the new scooter with the stuff I did to it yesterday, the customization with the wirings to install the carpenter ride, there's red wires now. And I'd use some PVC tape. I was worried it was going to end up looking a bit like Bin Laden's Batmobile, and I was going to get arrested the first time I went down the street. But it seems okay. I'm thinking about moving the lights. I'm finding driving at night with them with the basket obstructing most of the light that's coming from the lights. It's hard to see. I'm also going to add at least one extra light, maybe 2, just depends. I mean, I had to add a 12-volt battery to this in the box at the back so that I can operate the carpenter ride. It weighs like 5 kilos. You can add a second battery or maybe a third. And then I might put some pretty powerful lights on it, but it's a matter of practicality. I mean, how bright do I really need to be? I'm not out to blind people. I just want to not drive over broken bottles, fall down holes, or get hit by dickheads who forgot to put their lights on their bikes. That's an assumption they even had lights on their bikes. They don't always. And yeah, that is illegal. There's nobody there to police it. I've noticed that there's a bicycle path on my left. I'm going to try and use it. I just have to find out how to get onto it. I remember I had to drive under this sign to make this work. Anyway, I'm going to try and turn around here. I have no idea if this will work. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. Now, do I want sushi? McDonald's, I could get McDonald's. Yeah. Maybe I could get something. Barbecue chicken, maybe.
I've never gone around this road before. It's a nice little bicycle lane. You could almost stick your penis in there. If it was small enough. I'm gonna have to make a right turn at some point soon so I can get up Crack Mountain or Black Mountain. Fucking the tower does look like a big fucking needle. Someone's sitting in the stand, in the sand, waiting for somebody to just step on it and get whatever fucking virus is in it. Right now it's closed. Not enough people went to it, and then COVID came along, so nobody went to it. There was never really much reason to go up Black Mountain Tower. I mean, I think it cost them like $8 to get in. This is back in 2008 or something. There was a fancy restaurant up there if you wanted to pay a shitload, which I never did. There was once upon a time a revolving restaurant, which I always wanted to experience but never got around to doing it. I'm pretty sure that's gone. Otherwise, you've got the option of a cafe that has maybe 2 different kinds of sandwiches and 2 different kinds of ice cream and some souvenirs. I guess it's kind of difficult to get the stock up there. Plus, I mean, there's no reason if nobody's going. It's a nice view, but once you've seen it, well, you've seen it. Could I get something really for it? I could go a sandwich. Maybe Suburbs. No basic sandwich. Oh, I think this is the right-hand turn up here. Yes, it is. I have to go on the left side because the bicycle around. I can't remember what, but I got a double cross.
On the right is the CSIRO. On the left here we have the Australian National University. These are student accommodations that you're mainly seeing on the left. Places where they study. I wouldn't have a fucking clue. What kind of dumb bitch doesn't know the difference between right and left? I used to have a maths tutor here in this building, I think. I don't even remember his name. I think it was that one. Maybe it was this one. This looks more like a... It was orange. That's the one. Dixon Road, son of Dick. Botanic Gardens are coming up on the right. I'm hoping to do a video with John there at some time in the near future. Possibly tomorrow. Probably not. I did a wheelie. Actually, I think it was more like a jump. It was a complete fucking accident. Oops. Shit. Let's not make a habit of that. Over there on the right is the road I have to get up to go up Black Mountain. This shit on the left, I don't know, it's new. Accommodation, probably for students. It's very regimented.